So Michael Jackson passed on this year with his famous last words, "Ow!" And if that wasn't bad enough, I'm not sure if you've heard of this, but Derek Acora, TV medium and spiritual guide, is now going to try bother him from behind the grave. He's going to channel him on a live TV show. I don't know if you've ever seen Derek Acora. Usually he only finds slightly Liverpudlian ghosts, and he'll do me like, "Oh, a spirit's coming to me now. I was an actor." I'm quite looking forward to seeing Michael Jackson, because it'll be, "Oh, chuck the money, chuck the money." That's a crock of shit. Derek Acora, if he really was channeling the dead, how come Bernard Manning hasn't turned up? "Alright, I forgot to insult the Eskimos. Just come back to a couple of old wankers." And also, it's the Christmas period right about now, which it's got a lot of things I really love about Christmas. One of them is the food. I don't mean Christmas dinner, I mean those big 3-foot Toblerone bastards. You can't get them any other time of year. You can't go into Tesco's and buy a 3-foot Toblerone. Is that a present for someone? No. I've just got high hopes for a big chair. The only other time you could get one of those without any guilt is in a riot. I mean, many people are going to go to Curry's. I'm heading straight for Co-op. Be 3 guys on the road, 2 of them with plasma screens under their arms, and me with a dairy milk. Results of last night's riot are in. There's thousands of pounds worth of damages, many people injured, and 1 man from Cornwall is now diabetic. The other great thing about Christmas, of course, is the films. You gotta love the traditional Christmas films like Gremlins. But I recently saw one, Battlefield Earth. I don't know if you've seen this. It's quite an old film. I'm a bit behind, but that's okay. People say I'm backward as well, so I think I'm facing the right direction now. But it's made by the Scientologists, one of the creepier religions, based on one of their religious books. I watched it. Their devil is just a slightly tall guy with dreadlocks and a long tongue. And it wouldn't bother me, but this is like, you know, like Jesus Christ Superstar is to Christians, or Schindler's List is to Jewish people, or The Passion of the Christ is to Nazis. 2.5 hours beating a Jew, you tell me who that film's for. The other thing about Christmas, which is one of the reasons we're here, is with party time. You've got to have a good party at Christmas.
Yeah!
Last Christmas, I got so drunk, I thought the sun was shining out of my ass. Turned out I'd had a shit in the fridge, but that is a breakfast I will not repeat. But you don't get to party like this any other time except a stag party, which I'm not going to do because my friends will tie you to a boat naked because it's Friday. I'd hate to think what they're going to do to me on a stag. But the main reason we party as humans is we want to meet... I said humans then as if you humans meet trolls. The main reason we go out is we want to meet partners, we want to make connections with people. But we choose to do it when we're not exactly the best looking. I mean, it might surprise you to know, but I'm not exactly a hit with the ladies myself. I mean, I haven't got much style. I don't get respect from the man on the street, but I do get his spare change, which I'm pleased with that. A lot of my clothes come from charity shops, but they're quite magical places. I got a t-shirt from a charity shop, said Free Nelson Mandela. First time I wore it, someone came up to me and said, "You know he's free now." Pretty quick. But I'm still I've got a girlfriend now. At least I assume she's my girlfriend. I undid the ropes and she hung around, so I'm pretty sure that's a relationship. And I can talk to her. She's seen me naked. You have to talk to her. You have to explain. No, it's always looked like that. The pubes? No, that's new. I got a hair gel through the mail, free sample. I wasn't going to use it on my head. So I've shaved one side and slicked the other down to a point. I call it the emo. And for added effect, I've cut my thighs. But even though I've got a girlfriend, I still have trouble talking to girls. Even just like pretty girls, it bamboozles me, it befuddles me. Like recently, me and a friend of mine were on our way to a party called Movember. I don't know if you went and saw it, went to Movember. It was a good party, a big charity do in aid of prostate cancer. And we're going through the checkout, and the girl at the checkout grabs my hair. It's not unusual for me. And says, oh, this is awesome. Are you going to are you going to a fancy dress party? That's also not unusual for me. And the voice in my head, the cool one who thinks of good things to say, he looks a bit like Lionel in a fedora. He's already got a spool. He said, what you should say is, why, yes, my dear. Don't scratch that. Why, yes. I am going to a party, in fact. It's a charity do called Movember. It's all in aid of prostate cancer. I like to help the charities. You should come along. You'll have a whale of a time. But the guy who controls my voice box has recently discovered Lost, a TV series, so he's a bit caught up in it. So what I actually said to this lovely young lady who was inquiring what I was doing was, prostate cancer. Smooth. Anyway, that's me. It's just a short step. I'd like to say it with my pleasure to introduce coming up next is the Machine Elves, a groundbreaking, unique band. I'm Zombie Steve. Now wash your hands.